How's it going, everyone? Welcome to my video, and I hope you all are always in good condition. So on this video, I would like to share you a cool thing that can help you to master English language more further, especially on vocabulary mastery. So that thing that can help you to master English vocabulary more further can be seen on this slide. Can already guess it. It is the digital storytelling that will help you. And before we continue with the storytelling, with this digital storytelling, I would like to explain you what is this digital storytelling means. So digital storytelling means a storytelling in indirect way. Okay, quite often that you see a person doing storytelling right in front of you, and they will do some move to depict every event is happening in the story, but that storytelling is categorized as a live storytelling, while for digital storytelling is a storytelling is indirect way. Okay, while for the live storytelling is a direct way of telling the story, while digital storytelling is an indirect way. So the narrator or the speaker, when they do this digital storytelling, they will use the help from pictures or animation to help them depict every event that is happening in the story. So they will not show any of their face nor their body. Okay, that's all my explanation about this digital storytelling. And yeah, without further ado, let's watch together the digital storytelling that I have made for you. So enjoy for watching.
Once upon a time, in the center of a busy village, Lena stood near the old stone fountain, listening to Elder Coffee, his voice heavy with concern. He warned her about the dangers of the forgotten path, a trail abandoned by those who once dared to walk it. The villagers carried on with their daily routines around her, but Lena's mind was fixed on the journey ahead. Her heart was set she would find the answers for her curiosity, no matter the risks. At the edge of the dense forest, Lena paused. Towering trees loomed before her, their thick branches casting long shadows over the barely visible path. With a deep breath, Lena stepped into the woods. The cool, damp air closed in around her as the light from the outside world grew dimmer. Deeper into the forest, Lena found herself face to face with an unexpected presence. A glowing figure floated silently among the trees, a forest spirit. It had soft, shimmering wings and eyes that seemed to peer straight into her soul. Without words, the spirit warned her of the dangers that lay ahead. Still, Lena's resolve did not waver. Eventually, Lena reached a clearing where an ancient tree stood. Its massive roots twisted and gnawed across the ground. The clearing felt strange, the air heavier, as if the forest itself was watching her. She approached carefully, sensing that this tree held the truth she had come to find. When Lena placed her hand on the tree's bark, a burst of light erupted around her. ghostly figures emerged from the tree's surface, their forms glowing faintly against the dark forest. Their whispers filled the air, telling stories of those who had walked the forgotten path before her. Those whispers said that their curiosity had led them to pay a heavy price. With the knowledge she had gained from that scary moment, Lena made her way back through the forest. The path seemed clearer now, and sunlight broke through the trees ahead. As she walked toward the distant outline of her village, Lena knew she carried something more important than just secrets. She carried the responsibility to use what she had learned wisely for the good of everyone she loved. Being curious can lead to new knowledge, but sometimes it also brings danger. The most important thing is to learn and stay safe.
Okay, everyone, you have listened or watched that digital storytelling. Now let's analyze some vocabularies that were involved in that digital storytelling. So starting with the first vocabulary, we have fontaine. So this vocabulary is categorized as a noun, and it pronounced fontaine. And this vocabulary has meaning a stream of water that is forced up into the air through a small hole for decorative effect. For the vivid depiction for this vocabulary, you can see that GIF. And for example, in that digital storytelling, it was Lena stood near the old fountain. And for the next vocabulary is dance, and this vocabulary is categorized as an adjective, and it pronounced dense. It has meaning a thing that has compactness or crowding together of parts. For the vivid depiction, you can see that GIF, and the example in that digital storytelling, it was at the edge of dense forest, Lena paused. And for the next vocabulary is loom, and this vocabulary is categorized as regular past tense. It can be verb 2 and also verb 3, and it pronounced loom, and it has meaning something appears as a large, often frightening or unclear shape. For the vivid depiction, you can see that GIF. And for the example, in that digital storytelling, it was towering trees loom before her. So on this sentence, this loom is acted as a verb 2. And the next vocabulary is we have dam. So this vocabulary is categorized as an adjective, and it pronounced dam. It has meaning covered or more or less soaked with liquid. You can see that GIF for a vivid depiction. While for the example in the storytelling, it was the cool, damp air closing around her. The next vocabulary is dimme. So this vocabulary is categorized as a noun, and it pronounced dimme. And it has meaning a changing intensity of a lightning. You can see that GIF for the vivid depiction. And for example, in the digital storytelling, it was as the light from the outside world grew dimmer. The next vocabulary is shimmering. And this vocabulary is categorized as a verb ing, which is present participle, and it pronounced shimmering. And this vocabulary has meaning the appearance of vibrating in faint light or reflection of a light. You can see that GIF for the vivid depiction. While for the example, in that digital storytelling, it had soft, shimmering wings and eyes. The next vocabulary is pierce. Pierce, okay? So this vocabulary is categorized as a verb, and it pronounced pierce. It has meaning entering or cutting through with a sharp, pointed instrument. You can see that GIF for vivid depiction. And the example, it was that seemed to pierce straight into her soul, which is hypothetical in the digital storytelling because you cannot see a soul nor touch it, so you cannot cutting through in that soul, which is this kind of sentence is a metaphor. Okay. The next vocabularies is a clearing. This is a vocabularies because it has two words here, article A and also clearing or verb ing. So these vocabularies are categorized as a noun phrase, and it pronounced a clearing. And this vocabulary have meaning a vast open space or area of landscape. Can see that gift for vivid depiction. In the example, it was eventually Lena reached a clearing where an ancient tree stood. The next vocabulary is not, and this vocabulary is categorized as an adjective, and it has meaning twisted or rounded or knotty, often referring to the roots. You can see that gift for vivid depiction. And the example, it was its massive roots twisted and gnawed across the ground. The next vocabularies we have trees bark, and these vocabularies are categorized as a noun phrase, and they are pronounced trees bark. And this vocabulary have meaning the outer protective layer of a tree. Can see that give for vivid depiction. In the example, it was when Lena placed her hand on the tree's bark. That's all everyone for the vocabularies analysis, and thank you for watching this video. I hope this video can benefit you to master English vocabularies more further. And yeah, have a good day everyone.